Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Bright Opal Tarot channel. My name is Sophie, and I want to welcome all of my subscribers, as well as the future subscribers who are going to join my channel today. I'm being positive. Please give thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we're trying to build a nice community here, so that'd be great. Today we have the daily reading, and as usual, I'm using the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn and my homemade tarot deck based on the Rider-Waite. And so we have 3 packages, if you will. So if you want to choose one of them, then we'll proceed. Okay. Befriending Pain. We've had that one before. When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. When you befriend pain, you are allowing limitations to be released from the cells of your body. Because pain is often the result of rapid transformation, it is essential to make friends with it in recognition of how quickly you are evolving. It might be uncomfortable and sometimes nearly unbearable, but your most profound shifts in consciousness often occur once pain is befriended as an ally of your evolution. And this mantra is ideal for healing the body, mind, and soul on an energetic level. See what the cards are telling us. First, we have the 7 of Cups. Choices, illusion, indecisions, wishful thinking. Disarray, clarity, making choices, distractions, and diversion. Okay, I mentioned before, I have fibromyalgia, so you know that befriending pain is something that I have to do on a daily basis. And when you do that, it changes everything. It changes your outlook on life. It changes the way you think. It changes the way you feel about yourself and others. It changes the things that you do. When you are in pain, whether it's in your heart, your soul, or your body, you have a choice to make. You're going to stay in bed, or are you going to try to, while still listening to your body, mind, or soul, are you going to try to do a little something today? So this is about choices. The 9 of Pentacles. Success, achievement, independence, material security, being guarded, material instability, and superficiality. But one thing is for sure, superficiality is not a friend of pain, whatever kind of pain you have. You have to acknowledge it to be able to control it in some ways. I think that worries is a kind of pain. Worries about where your next meal is going to come. Worries about how am I going to pay my hydro bill that is at $6,000 if you live in Texas. Worried about am I going to have a job tomorrow? Am I going to get that $15 an hour minimum wage? And I'm talking about material worries, but whatever worries you have, it certainly does influence the balance in your body, your mind, and your soul. It does influence all of that. There's a, whether or not you want it, it does have an influence on how you uh, on how you can manage the pain that you are undergoing. The Ten of Pentacles. Legacy, foundation, inheritance, stability, family, ancestry. Family disputes, debt, instability, fleeting success. All of those three cards, in a way, directly or indirectly, talk about stability. To find balance. Finding balance in your life, like the book said, is what is important in befriending pain. So finding some stabilities, financial stability, whether it's at work or at home. Making the right choices. So finding balance. Today we should work on finding balance to befriending pain. The next one is celebrating simplicity. I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. Yes. That is true. The Lovers. Oops, sorry. Need to read the book first. Let's celebrate simplicity. When there are fewer details to manage, you are able to receive more joy. The more commitment that pile up in your life, the less likely you are to find the time to take everything in. Once all moving parts have been arranged in a proper working balance, simplicity can be celebrated, and you glean the most benefit from your reality. This mantra is ideal for creating stronger boundaries, healing your inner people pleaser, and finding moments of serenity. I had a little laugh here because this week I was outside with my upstairs neighbor. She's very wise, and she said, "Sophie, no is a one-word sentence." She said you have to say no and think of yourself to do what's right for you and what's safe for you. Because we have someone here who's, we're not, anyway, it's not the best one to have around. So she said, no is a one-word sentence. Okay, here we have the lovers. Love, partnership, choices, harmony, strong attraction, procrastination, confusion, arguments, bad choices, and decisions. I need to see the next one first. Struggle, hardship, abandon, disgrace, isolation, recovery, forgiveness, feeling welcome, positive changes. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling it. The last one is my baseball player. The Page of Sword. Delayed news, curious, planning, guarded, quick-witted, chatty, bad news, paranoid, I can't read the last word, malicious, delinquent. Living in simplicity doesn't mean living in hardship. Living in simplicity means living in simplicity. I go to my brother's place sometimes to babysit the kids. Doesn't have a kitchen table. He has one of those bars with stools, and the way we were raised is you eat at the kitchen table, always. And I know my father finds that absolutely terrible, that my brother doesn't have a kitchen table. And my brother looks at it and is like, I don't really need one. You know, I'm standing in front of my girls and, you know, cooking dinner with them there. So it's done in simplicity, and he's able to spend more time with his daughters because as a single father, you know, many of you, I'm sure, are single parents. You're always running one way from one direction to another. So that could be living in simplicity on a material level, materialistic level. Simplicity also means it's a choice that we make. I have my office that's done, and my bedroom that's done, decorated. The rest of the place isn't yet, but I don't spend time there. So why should I, you know? So that could be another one. That's a choice that I make to move from my little office to towards the kitchen with my black backsplash made out of a foam core. Simplicity means also being frugal, not wasting, food. God knows we waste food a lot. It contributes to the climate change. It contributes to our debts, our personal debts, because we spend too much money on food that, food that we could have eaten. Um, Simplicity means I don't have to have a 1 gig internet connection. I could just have a regular internet connection like everybody else. And no, I don't have a 1 gig internet connection. I can't afford that. Oh, being simple means living within your means. Being simple means accepting another just the way they are. Being simple means learning from another person who's I mentioned the guy that my neighbor's son upstairs who has schizophrenia. Being simple means knowing, understanding that you can learn from someone who has schizophrenia. Seriously. Because someone has a mental illness doesn't mean that they don't have something to offer. On the contrary, they have more. Okay, that was weird. Creating cooperation. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. Oh my God, isn't that true? When cooperation is created, the unity of all is access to accomplish more in one moment than any one person can do alone. As a creator of cooperation, you are giving others the right to contribute, which only broadens the effect of collective expression. Once cooperation is created, all facades of competition melts away, allowing each individual to feel a renewed depth of self-worth by serving a vision greater than any degree of individual gain. This mantra is ideal for enhancing teamwork, transforming family dynamics, and increasing inner peace. When I was young, I was in the cadets. It's like a military for the youth. And yes, I was there voluntarily. And I did, every summer we had camps that we could go to if we were picked. And one camp that I was able to do, and I'm still today, at 51 years old, proud of this accomplishment that I did at 16. And it was my survival instructor camp. And during that camp, it was 6 weeks long. So we had different activities that we did to learn to survive on our own, because after a while we were 10 days in the bush on our own with 7 matches. Nothing else. No food. We had to survive. And in that area, every summer, it's very, very, very warm until it's cold. It's in northern Quebec, and we were going for a 3-day trip, canoe um, class, if you will, doing portage and from one lake to another and things like that. And as it happened, during that little trip, it started raining and it was very, 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 very cold. So the officers were there. We were in the middle of nowhere, and we had to, we were in a real survival situation at that point. It was not a joke, it was not an exercise. We had to survive. Survive we did. Um, when I'm put in situations like that, my jolly self and clownish self tends to come out, and I try to boost people, and so I was very useful that way. Another person was could in spite of the pouring that was happening, he could start a fire and maintain that fire for forever if need be. Every single person had a role to play. We weren't competing anymore. We were surviving together now. And every single person had a role to play. And some of us had to be evacuated because of hypothermia. I was one. And, I was amongst the first. And we did good. We did good. We survived. We didn't lose one cadet that day. And that was amazing. And another time when we were in the bush for our 9 to 10 days survival exam, on the last day, we had to pull together to find a way to be rescued. And again, everybody just worked together. Each had our own strengths and weaknesses, and we were completing one another, not competing against each other. And that was amazing. It's an amazing feeling. I love teamwork. I really, really do. So anyway, to me, that's very important. More work gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. If you don't have a role to play, try to find one that is going to be helpful to the team. Don't limit yourself. Be imaginative. Don't let frustrations for others get in the way. On the contrary, try to learn that, to know that person, and you might find something, even if that person annoys the BGs out of you. You might find something that you can hang on in that person that is going to help you get through that teamwork project that you might have to get done. Forgiving is essential in teamwork. Forgiving is essential. No self-pity. Teamwork doesn't have, you should not be lonely in a team. If you are lonely in a team, evaluate yourself, not the others, yourself. Where are you at? Why are you isolated? Turn this around. try to be a person who has values to share, has directions to give, has without being bossy, without being bossy. Has wisdom to share. And the Six of Swords, moving forward, healing, journey, stability, guidance. I'm going to concentrate on that. Look at all the swords on the boat. They're moving together with one leader. In a team, there generally is one leader and several Indians. That's a French saying, you know. You have one chief, then you have the Indians. That's the same in a team. I'm a good soldier. I can be a leader. I choose not to because that's not my preferred role. I'm a good soldier. And there's nothing wrong with that. So in a team, you don't compete for or against one another. You work together to survive. So that's it. That is my wisdom for the day. If that is wisdom. And anyway, I wish you all a very beautiful, wonderful day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget that I do personal reading at brightopaltarot@gmail.com. All you have to do is contact me. It is free. There's no upsell. There's no danger of me asking you to buy something because I have nothing to sell. I just do that to practice, to meet people, and yeah, to have fun. So it doesn't hurt. Okay? Oh, and if you have suggestions of videos, please let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.